on the Merchants SMP and I want to make the best starter base out of dirt. But the server has to actually start first. Just like any start of a server, I need some tools. Now that I got all of this shiny diamond armor, I can start working on the base with 5 simple steps. The first step is to find where I want a base. Oh look, I'm here. Step 2 is to start designing my house. Step 3 is to start gathering the materials. Step 4 is to start building my house. And step 5 is to start decorating. I forgot to mention that we have a plugin to add copper. Now let's actually start building. Now that step 1 is completed, I could go on to step 2. So I might have put the design for more than one house. I put 10. 10! Moving on, let's get some materials. I'm gonna need materials like rooted dirt, coarse dirt, regular dirt, mud, dark oak, wheat, moss, copper, and warped wood. Now that I got all the materials, I could start on my base. First things first, I need to move this over there. Now that's moved, I think I want to start off the gradient like this. With packed mud, rooted dirt, then coarse dirt. So let's just transfer this over here. Now that I got the foundation set down, I could put on a roof. Now that all 4 steps are done, I could start on step 5, which is, if you forgot, is decorating the place. Okay, this does not look the best. I need to get some help. There, this should do the trick. Now that Chris helped me with the exterior, it looks so much better, but I could improve it a little bit. And I need to, well, move into my house, so I'm gonna do that. Now that I'm finished, I could give you guys a tour. The exterior of the house isn't much. It's just overgrown and a lot of copper. This is the little first segment of the building. My bedroom's up here. It's quite small, but it's enough to work with. I then could come into the kitchen area where I have a lot of storage. And last but not least, the tower. I get a lot of good storage room in here. This is my attic where I'm eventually gonna have my enchanting, but that's for another video. But that's all for my house. I have to do this 12 more times. First, I'm gonna start with this building in front of my house. That's the second house finished. Let's move on to that section. Now that I'm done with this and 5 other buildings, I could start decorating. But first, I have to do some major terraforming. First, I'm gonna flatten this out so it could connect with the rest of the path. I want to make the path look like it's carving into the hill. I kinda want it to look like this. And now that I have it dug out, I could add a path by using coarse dirt. Now that I got somewhat of a path, I want to start on these little walls. I want to replace the dirt lining the walls with stone. Now that I got the walls, I can start decorating it. Now that I decorated the wall and extended the path, I could start elevating everything. Because this isn't really elevated. Whoa, I'm done. I guess I could actually start decorating the buildings now. Since I have all this copper, I could start adding doors. Time to give these buildings windows. Now it's time to add some details, like these fence gates and these signs. Now it's time to add some of the fine details. Now that I got all of this decorated, I could start on all of the other 4 houses. Starting off with this house. Okay, that was just an excuse to use that sound effect. On to the next house. Time to move on to the windmill. First, I want to start with a 5-block tall base. Now I'm gonna add 11 more blocks. Now I'm gonna add the roof. Now it's time to start decorating it. Oh, it's decorated. Now that we got a windmill, we need to add fields with it. Before that, I'm gonna have to do some terraforming. Okay, this is kind of taking a while. Let's use some magic. Now that I got all of this terraformed, I could finish up the windmill. Now that the windmill is done, the last thing we need to do to complete this entire little town is to add the fields. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please subscribe. Bye!